Meanwhile, the body of 26 years old Lamnunthem Singson, fondly known as Nyono, finally returned home to Kangpokpi of Manipur late Thursday evening. Singson was among the crew members who have died in the Ahmedabad plane crash, and today her funeral took place. For the Singson family, tragedy has now struck thrice. First, their father died years back and mother had to raise Singson and her other two siblings single-handedly. In fact, in the 2023 ethnic violence in Manipur, the family had to flee from their house in Imphal, take shelter in camps for internally displaced people in Kangpokpi, and later they took a rented house there in Kangpokpi itself. Now Singson, the lone breadwinner of the family, has lost her life. Life cut short in a tragic plane crash. The family says that she was originally not slotted for this flight, but later she was put on that particular flight because another crew member had fallen sick. Her last words with her mother was the night before the crash. In fact, they both prayed together over phone, and her last prayers, in fact, were her last conversation with her mother. And my colleague Ratndeep Chaudhary joins us live to get us more on this. Ratndeep, there can be no bigger loss than losing one's child. How is this family coping with the loss of their daughter?
That's right. It's a very tragic incident. It's a tragic, and the family, when they first got to know about it, they were completely shocked. And in fact, this afternoon, Singson's funeral had taken place at the cemetery in Kangpokpi. Hundreds of people had gathered. It was a very emotive sight, we are told, because the entire community there is now praying for the family, given the fact that tragedy is something that this family has been living with. Singson and her two other siblings had lost their father years back. Their mother raised them alone, and then even in 2023 ethnic violence, they were a victim of the ethnic violence. They had to flee from their home in Imphal, and only after Singson got a job, her mother was able to take a rented house in Kangpokpi. Her mother actually has not been speaking ever since this news was broken to her, and today in front of her, her daughter has been laid to rest. Everybody is praying for her soul. And what is important to note here is that yesterday evening, when the mortal remains reached Dimapur in Nagaland, and after that it was taken to her home at Kangpokpi, and by the time it entered home, it was almost midnight. But all along the road in Kangpokpi district, along the National Highway 2 up to her residence, hundreds of people on both sides had formed a human chain. There were candlelight vigil, and everybody was there to perhaps be part of the grief of this family. In fact, whilst Singson's body was identified through a DNA test, another family in Manipur, that of in Imphal Valley in Thaubal district, Nangthai Sharma's family is still waiting for her body. She was the other cabin crew in that flight from Manipur. Her sister and father's DNA were given. They were still waiting for the matching results. Anxious wait for days together for that family, while it is perhaps a very sad closure for Singson's family.